Downtown Hope Falls. This place has definitely seen better days.
After years of proving his skills under the tutelage of the Rossini family, Ulysses took over the entire Jersey City operation with the blessings of retiring patriarch Vinnie Rossini. Rossini relocated to the quiet town of Hope Falls, and Ulysses Pitt's personal magnetism and business savvy drove the success of the organization to new highs all over the eastern seaboard. Ulysses Pitt was born and raised in Jersey City, New Jersey, where he began his climb to fame and fortune at an early age. Known in grammar school as the Lunch Money Kid, Ulysses quickly rose to a position of great respect among his peers and invested his growing financial resources in a number of small enterprises, including a booming retail business among the faculty. Wise beyond his years, Ulysses soon decided that school was not for him. Hitting the streets at the age of 16, Ulysses found a number of like-minded young entrepreneurs and began a lucrative career in such worthy pursuits as offering personal loans to high-risk clients and protection of local businesses from the unsavory element that roamed the streets. Ulysses and his associates caught the attention of the powerful Rossini family, who took the group in and allowed them to expand into gambling parlors and men's entertainment establishments. And so, starting with the opening of the state-of-the-art Pitt nuclear power plant, Ulysses set out to create a paradise with which he, the town of Hope Falls, and the state of New Jersey would be forever associated. Recreation, Luxurious casino gambling, increased industry, and massive infrastructure improvements over the next several years will put Hope Falls on the map and turn the residents of this once backwater town into the kind of people that fit right into the dreams envisioned as only one man can envision them. The man, the myth, the legend, Ulysses S. Pitt.
It's locked. It won't budge.
Can I help? Holy crap! You look worse than some of the stiffs they bring in here.
What exactly would you say you do around here, besides give out beauty tips?
Me? I'm just the attendant. I check in the stiffs. Tag 'em and bag 'em. Hey, slip me a couple of simoleons and I'll let you see who they brought in today. Some really cool shit, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'll just bet it is. But tell you what, I'll keep that in mind if I ever get the overwhelming urge to spend some time with a stiff.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm busy right now, so if you don't have any official business, you need to leave.
Sweet mother of God. What's with the get-up, pal? Halloween ain't for another couple of months.
Name's Fred. Fred, just Fred'll do. I'm a gumshoe on the trail of some guy named Pitt.
I'm busy. I got a case file full of scumbags I need to find and put behind bars. Unless you can help me clear up these cases, it's gonna be a cold day in Panama before I've got time to answer questions. Anytime you feel like pitching in, just drop in and ask.
Next in line. Well, what do you want?
What can you tell me about this place?
It's the Hope Falls Postal Office? Hello?
I can read the damn signs, smartass. I mean, how does it work?
Fine, whatever. You can have your own mailbox here, just like everybody else in town. You can have that one. You need to come back every once in a while to check for new mail. These things fill up fast, and we are not responsible for any damage that might and probably will occur. So, do we understand how the mail works now?
Look, you little punk. Keep cracking wise with me, and your next special delivery is gonna be my size 12 right up your ass. Or maybe it won't be, because you look like you might just like that. So no shoe up the ass for you. No shoe up the ass for you. You don't get my shoe. No, you get nothing.
Well, you certainly have a way with people. That's vital in the postal business. I have occasional special delivery runs that could use a touch like yours. If you're ever interested, just stop in and I'll probably have work for you.
All right, cool. But, you can't stay back there too long in case somebody comes in.
Oh, and hey, those top drawers won't hold the weight of you and the body at the same time, especially if you get, enthusiastic.
Believe me, my friend, I speak from experience.
I bet you do. So, Vinny Rossini. We meet at last.
Okay, Rossini, here I am. What is so important we can't talk about it in your office instead of out in the middle of nowhere?
Look, Pete, I've gone straight now. It's not like I was holding out on you or nothing. I just wanted to live in peace.
What? You ain't at peace?
Pete, Ulysses, there's nothing for you here. No piece of the action. No action to have a piece of.
What is it exactly you're trying to tell me, Vinny? Why don't you spell it out for me? I'm not that bright. Please, enlighten me.
What I'm telling you is that you are not gonna get your hooks into this town. Hope Falls isn't much of a place, but it's my place. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some two-bit couple from the old neighborhood piss all over it.
Two-bit couple. Two-bit. I got news for you, Rossini. When you retired to the boonies, you gave up the right to talk down to me. You can't tell me what I can have and what I can't have. You ain't the goddamn boss no more, Vinny. For old time's sake, I'm gonna give you one more chance. You and me, we can work together and make this pissant little town into a paradise. Or you can turn your back on my friendship, and you can take whatever fate sends your way. So, what'll it be? Partners or not?
Go to hell, Pete.
Pretty much what I expected. See you around. All right, Lefty, grab that piece of shit and bring him along. Eddie, get the gasoline from the car. We need something that looks like crop circles, like some alien spaceship landed and burned the field or something.
God damn! Vinny! I remember now. Those bastards murdered you in cold blood. And I was there. I videotaped the whole damn thing. The tape must still be out there somewhere. I gotta get my hands on it before somebody else does.
Dateline, Hope Falls, New Jersey. The citizens of the small town of Hope Falls, New Jersey remain in shock today after the announcement that town benefactor Vinnie Rossini disappeared yesterday without a trace. Sources close to Rossini say that the octogenarian left yesterday morning for a meeting with former associate and longtime friend Ulysses Pitt, who recently moved his corporation and extensive holdings to the town of Hope Falls. Mr. Pitt, who we interviewed earlier today, was obviously distraught at this turn of events.
Yeah, I was pretty broke up when I heard. He was going to meet me to discuss the future of the town yesterday, but he never showed. Annoyed the out of me at first. Then I heard he was gone, and I went to pieces.
Authorities investigated the farmland outside of Hope Falls, where Rossini was last seen. Strange, scorched areas and markings were found at the site. Although some theories have been proposed, no conclusion has yet been reached.
Alien, Sergeant! I'm telling you, I've seen it all before. The markings are clearly Martian in origin. Or maybe Rigelian.
Marshal, why don't you get back to your pawn shop and leave me in peace? You know you're not supposed to be here. It's a crime scene.
It's an abduction scene is what it is. Vinnie Rossini was abducted by aliens. They're probing him right now. Abducted. Abducted!
Come on now, Marshal. Will you turn that damn thing off?
Whatever the cause of his disappearance, the town of Hope Falls remains stunned by this unexpected turn of events. Jeannie Rossini, daughter of the missing man, has vowed to get to the bottom of this mystery, whatever it takes.
Benny!
Yeah, Fred?
Ha!
Jeez, somebody's jumpy today.
What do you know about this file? This newsreel thing?
That? All I know is that you was obsessed with it, that's all. Watched it 2-3 times a day before you... Well, you know.
That house. The one where the cop and the UFO nut are talking. Do you know where that is?
Geez, Fred, your brains are Swiss cheese, aren't they? You really don't know?
Benny, why the hell would I ask you where it is if I already knew? Now are you gonna tell me, or are you just gonna stand there like a fucking stump? Do I look like I have nothing to do?
Fred, man, that's your house. You bought a little place out by all them freak farms, not long after we blew into town. How can you not remember your own house?
I wish I knew, pal. I wish I knew.
You know what, Fred? You ought to go out there. You know, take a look around. Maybe you'll see something that'll jog your noggin.
Yeah, you're right. I need to find that house and see how it figures into this whole twisted mess. And here I am, middle of friggin' nowhere, looking for a house that I don't even remember owning. Benny seems like a good guy, but I think it might be the booze talking when he says I lived out this way. Somehow when I look in the mirror, I don't strike myself as the farming type. Admittedly, I'm still hazy on the finer points of the law. I don't think memories from severed heads are admissible in court, but videotapes are. There wasn't a videotape in the office, though, so if it exists, it must be at my old place. Sam Spade, I presume?
How did you know?
Well, it ain't like people are lining up to call me here lately. What's up? New headhunting opportunity?
Precisely. You see, there there are scarecrows out there that have very unique characteristics. Ones that could be very beneficial to you.
Yeah, but if they only had a brain.
Sorry?
Never mind. If I run across them, I'll grab 5 of their straw noggins and bring them into the head shop. Later. What the...
I'm in your debt, mister. It won't budge. Now we're getting somewhere.
You...
The head harvest has been...
Late. Back for more?
Don't you want a medal?
I'm the best kisser in Hope County. My daddy says so.
I'm gonna enjoy gutting you, boy. Get him! There he is!
Pitt finds out your ass is grass, Fred, he had a bid in on that property and you snaked it right out from under him.
Yeah, well, Pitt can kiss my ass, Benny. Maybe next time he'll be smart enough to do his killing on property he already owns. I had to act fast before he turned it into a damn parking lot and hid the evidence under a foot of concrete.
Police have been all over that place, Fred. They didn't find nothing.
Yeah, but I think they will as soon as I give them the tape.
Where'd you put it, Fred? Jeez, if Pitt knew about it...
Well, he doesn't know about it, and he's not gonna. And do yourself a favor. Don't you worry about the tape either. It's someplace nice and safe. Son of a bitch! Damn it! Pitt must have gotten here first. That bastard doesn't miss a trick. This definitely complicates things. Now I need to find out where he took that tape, assuming he hasn't already destroyed it. Hello. What's this? Montezuma's Casino. Well, the luck of the guy who won this chip is about to change.